Hi everyone, my name is Jess and I am a thriftaholic, part-time reseller doing a video I haven't done in such a long time about ThredUP. So I took a break and just wanted to give you guys a little update. This is a what sold video. I sent in about 6 kits since the change happened from November of 2020. Go back, I actually have a ThredUP playlist with all of the details there. But there have been a lot of changes that make it just more difficult for resellers to make money off of their place. So ThredUP is an online consignment store. If you're not familiar, they sell low-end brands, high-end brands, everything in between. And so I'm just going to give you the lowdown on my experience with moving forward with ThredUP. So I sent in 6 kits, and I know some people have had a hard time even getting labels. So I have 2 separate accounts. I have one in my name and then my husband has an account. And so I requested tons of bags when I heard they were going to be putting freezes, and I've had them since I think September of last year. So I've been holding on to those and I've been sending stuff in. And so like I said, I sent in about 6 kits, and keep in mind, I was not specifically sourcing for ThredUP at this point because of all of these changes. I didn't want to put any more money into ThredUP. So all I did was liquidate the stuff that I previously had sent into ThredUP to just try to make my money back. Now, I live in rural Illinois and my buy-in cost is very cheap, like $1 to maybe $2. Sometimes I'll pay maybe $5, but typically it's about $1. So keep that in mind, as I know if you live in a larger city, you may not have the resources to get something that cheap. So keep that in mind. Okay, so it's not great. I'm being completely transparent with you guys. I'm going to tell you how many items I've sold versus how many I didn't sell, right? And then how much money I made. So just to not leave you hanging on the edge of your seat, out of the 6 kits, I only made $396.32. That it does not take in consideration the cost of goods. So that's not like the very bottom line. So let's see. I would say you probably want to minus another $30 for the cost of goods. But like I said, I was liquidating these items. I didn't really care. If I can make my money back, that's great. And I definitely did. I still think, in my opinion, that you can make money. I've seen people do it. You just need to send in bulk and have low investment. That's the key. So the items I sent in, I am going to go over with you, and I'll put a picture up in the corner. So the first kit, I made $188.46, and I sold 10 out of the 10 items, and I reclaimed 20 or let them expire. Some of the old stuff I was just like, you can keep it, I don't even want it, because something that also changed, I made previous videos about, is that you have to pay $5.99 to get your items shipped back to you. And because of this whole 7-day reclaim window, it makes it tricky to get it aligned. You can stretch it to technically 14 days if you get it in your bundle. Okay, not 14. Let me rephrase that. Don't want to confuse you. So you can't reclaim your item until there's 7 days left in your listing. So you hit the reclaim button, but if you can time it right and claim your items with 1 day left, put them in your cart, check out, and you click the bundle and save option, it will wait 7 days to ship all of your items. So within those next 7 days, you can reclaim other items in different kits to save and only pay the $5.99 shipping. Or what you can do, which I have done in the past, is buy something for myself or something to flip. Like if you go under assorted brands, the other day, and I should have bought it, they branded Oakley sunglasses that retail for $150 as assorted, and they were $20, and I could have flipped them used on eBay for $80. I didn't do it because I was like $30 to $80 minus fees, and I didn't want to invest that money, but you can, there is that option. So the next kit, I sent in 13 items sold out of 11. Tip, maternity sells. Even when I raised my prices, maternity sold. It was my old maternity. I didn't even really care. It was, I'll go over the brands with you, but it was nothing fancy. And the sell-through rate for maternity on ThredUP is unreal. So I made $99.99 with that, 91 cents with that kit. There was a kit that I only sold 2 items and I reclaimed 22 because I was trying to do a little experiment. I raised the prices, and when I mean raise the prices, I mean I went above the 50% threshold where you get charged $5.99 per item to reclaim, because I was just going to let the items go, except for maybe a couple. And I think I did reclaim 1 item, which I will get to later, but I only made $8.10. So was not worth it. I will not raise my price to 80% of retail for almost anything except maybe Coach. Coach sells so well on ThredUp. I do not understand it. I pretty much give it away on eBay. So if I pick up Coach, it will directly just go to ThredUp. The next kit I got, I only sold 2 items and I reclaimed or let them expire 23. So again, not looking so good. I did try sending in my old kids' clothes, the nicer stuff like Gap. I think there may have been a little bit of Gymboree and like some cute boutique brands. And guys, I got paid like $1.50, $1. I'm not going to send in my kids' clothes. And if I do have nice kids' clothes like Hannah Anderson or Janie and Jack, I will sell them myself. The next kit, I sold 4 and I did not sell 19. Then the last one was I sold 2 and I did not sell 26. So not looking good. If you go back through my previous videos, I was killing it before all these changes happened at the end of 2020. And so 2 of my kits, I was actually in the red. One, I was negative $20.03, and the other one was negative $15.59. But they do not take money out of your account. They just kind of cut it even, if that makes sense. So yeah, like there's the return assurance, which I recommend getting, and expedited fee. You can only have the expedited processing for 2 kits per month. That is another newer policy, so do keep that in mind. Now, I know people will comment down below. I know some people that have had kits sitting there for like 4 to 6 months. I have never had a kit go that long. I think 3 months was the longest I've ever. Due to COVID and other issues, they're all just estimated times. Okay, so the total, like I said, was $396. Was it worth it? Sure. I was just trying to get rid of the money, or get rid of the money. No, I never want to get rid of money. I was just trying to liquidate. If you follow me on Instagram, my name is also Thrifting is My Beach. I posted a picture like a long time ago, probably in the fall, a huge tower of ThredUp reclaim boxes. They sat in my garage for a very long time, and finally I was like, you know what? I have nothing to lose. These clothes were previously for ThredUp. I source a lot of, I like to sell more modern clothes myself. Now, if you know, I truly like to sell vintage, but I do mix in with modern because modern clothes sell faster. So I sell both, but the modern career wear and mature brands, I definitely send into ThredUp, like Talbot's and Taylor, just to name a few. So I am going to be looking at my laptop to pull up my solds, so just give me a minute and we will go over what items sold. I don't think I'm going to cover everything. I'm just going to show you the highlights because, yes, of course, items sold for like a lot of kids' clothes sold for 75 cents to maybe up to $2. So from here on out, I may consider consigning kids' clothes, but moving forward, I don't think I'm going to be sending any into ThredUp. Okay, so I will go, like I said, I have 2 accounts. So I'm just going to go one by one. My last kit that processed was in March, so keep that in mind. All of these changes that have occurred is with this kit, and other kits I'll specify later. I don't think any of them, except for maybe one, was before the change for prices. Okay, so a lot of these were from my personal closet, and I am shocked at my payout. So one of them was Excursion track jacket. It's up here. I've had this, guys, for at least 5 years, and I think I got it at Kohl's on clearance for cheap. I got paid out $6 for this, and I did raise the price to $29.99. So I am okay with $6. So moving forward, if I'm at the thrift, if I'm at the bins, or I do have a location where I can get items for 3 items for $1, I will definitely pick that up for 35 cents to flip into $6. The next one, Lularoe. I got tons of Lularoe during COVID. It was just given to me as a donation, and almost all of it sold for $20 to $30 myself. I did send the smaller sizes, the more basic tunics, into ThredUp, and so I sold like a mint green one got a payout of $2.16, and it sold for $15.20. The next was a Kohl's brand, Anna, A-N-A, a new approach. A simple green open front cardigan, and I got a payout of $6, and it was $29.99 is what it sold for. The next was an Under Armour active shirt, was a payout of $4.08. It sold for $23.99, and it was just a plain V-neck blue Under Armour shirt. And I did raise these prices. The next was something that I had sent into ThredUp before, didn't sell. I sent it in again. Was a United States sweater cardigan. It had this really cute ruffle hemline, and I only had a payout of $3.27, but it's from my previous closet. I thrift everything from my own closet. Majority of my stuff is thrifted, and so I hardly paid anything. It sold for $19.20. The next item was a pair of Levi's jeggings, really cute, like gray moto style. And those were $7.41 was the payout, sold for a total price of $27.95. And they were on sale. I did actually have those at $42.99. So if you can pick up Levi's jeans for like $1, you can flip it and make about $10. If it goes on sale, you make like a little over $7. Still okay. If you're okay with your business model. With me, that's fine. The next was a shirt I got from Kohl's. I never even wore it. It just felt very cheap. It was a Mean Girls short sleeve shirt. I think what did it say? Oh, we wear pink on Wednesdays or something like that. So I made a whopping 75 cents. And it was a selling price of $9.99. All right, so let me go back to a different kit. The next kit expired. Or no, this one was processed in February. This is one where only 2 items sold. So let's go over that because one of them is a brand that I used to love selling with ThredUp. And now maybe not so much. Depends on the buy-in price. A Cabby blazer, made a whole $3.75 on it. It was really cute, like a lace floral cutout. It was on sale for $20.80. So whatever. Like I said, this was all liquidation. I'm not really looking to make much money. The next was a Bcbg Max Azria casual dress. It was silk, and I used to do really well with Max Azria, like up to $100 payout. And if it's a cocktail dress, I would definitely send it in because the payout would be higher. But with a casual dress, it only sold for a total price of $34.99. So, let's go back to some others. So it looks like I had a kit processed in November of 2020, but I'm not going to cover that one because that is before all of the changes. But I will just mention several of those pieces were maternity and 2 pairs of sunglasses that I did retail arbitrage on that sold for over $60 a piece. And so I made over $200 on that kit. Just so you know. All right, so now I'm going to switch over to my other account because I sent in more kits with that account. Okay, so this next kit was processed in April, and I didn't clarify today's date. It's July 10th, 2021, so keep that in mind, as dates really matter with the information given as if it's reliable or not. So do keep that in mind. A lot of my older videos, not so much. I may update those as we go along with more current information from ThredUp's website. Okay, so my other kits did better that I sent in. The one where I sold about half the stuff I sent in. We'll go over some of those sales. Like I said, the kids' clothes didn't do so hot. Coldwater Creek is a brand I will pick up based off of style or material content. If it's obviously silk, wool, linen, I'll pick it up. So I sent in a pair of Coldwater Creek linen pants, and I got a payout of $17.50, which means they sold for $53.99, and that was just a few months ago. Old Navy jeans, they were maternity. They sold for, well, my payout was $4.08, but they sold for $23.99. Yeah, there's a lot of maternity payouts I got here that was between $5 and $10. So if you have a very low buy-in cost, or if they're your personal closet, go for it. I did raise those prices to up to the 50% of ThredUp's pricing, where I wouldn't incur the $5.99 reclaim fee. Sorry. Something that really surprised me, guys, and I've sent these in one time before. I tried selling them myself for about 18 months, was White House Black Market, like beige toned peep toe heels. They were really cute. They had like reptile skin embossed leather on them. I just noticed my cat's chilling in the back. I got paid out $48.60 for those bad boys, and they sold for $89.99. White House Black Market still does well. I will still send it in. Let's go over another item. Air Sole comfort shoes. I got a pair of shoes for $1. I sent them in, and I got a payout of $13.30. Now keep in mind, it was springtime when these processed, so it was a great time to send that in. As you know, I do try to send in seasonal items because they will not sell certain items if they're not in season. $13. Oh, I told you. They sold for $45.08, which is quite a bit for air soles. Any kind of comfort shoe, even Clark's. Clark's is a good one to send in as well. A bread and butter brand that I used to send in, that I will still consider sending in depending on what it is Tommy Hilfiger. I sold a Tommy Hilfiger casual dress. It was really cute. I got a payout of $15, and it sold for $49.99. So I raised the price. I can't remember what they mark it at for retail, but I did raise that price. And then another shocking brand that does well, and I've heard other people do well with it, is Casper. It starts with a K. It's usually a more mature career wear. I found this gorgeous green blazer. You never, like, I personally would have worn this if I had an event to go to. It was like a formal green blazer with a black beaded collar, like neckline. It was gorgeous. I did mark that one up, and I got a payout of $24.58, and it sold for $51.20, and it was on sale. I did have it marked up to $80. So I did mark that one 80% of retail, if I remember correctly. But it sold because I was confident with its style that it would sell. Okay, let's go look at another kit with all the changes that ThredUp has made, so I'm giving you accurate information. I only have one current selling kit, and I only have 3 items left. They're about to expire. I'm trying to look at 5 past kits. Okay. Like I said, I'm a very small time seller. If you could send stuff in bulk that you get from the bins, or if you get a lot of access to free inventory, this would be great. I'm probably going to utilize ThredUp more in the future as my life may be changing a bit. So there's another, I'm trying to find where it was at. So yeah, like I said, there is one that was in the red. A lot of times during COVID, obviously career wear didn't sell very well. Now that we're all, well, not all, but people that work outside the home, going back to work, they're looking for career wear. A lot of people gained weight during COVID, like 10 pounds, right? Luckily, I lost mine. Like, I lost it and then some. But some people are still struggling with that, and so they need new clothes that fit them. But I'm chitter-chattering, and then I can't get to the kit. So I had one process in February, and let's see what sales highlights we have. I sent in a lot of my kids' clothes, old maternity clothes. Okay, something that completely shocked me. We got in my niece a prom dress a couple years ago off of eBay, Shoshana, which is like a designer brand. It was a $600 dress. I think it was over $600, and we got it for $50. It was absolutely gorgeous. I'll put a picture up in the corner. Black lace overlay, floral embroidered. It was beautiful. We did have it altered but it was done really well because we took it to professional. And I sent it in to ThredUP, and it was just like slightly altered. It was nothing major, and they still accepted it. I'm shocked, but because typically they won't accept something if it's altered. Anyways, I got a payout of $105. It sold for $149.99, and due to the price point, I got a 70% payout. So if you can find Shoshana or those nicer labels for a good price, send them in. Even if you pay 20 bucks for that dress and turn it into 105, that's great. Okay, I'm probably getting near the end. I took all the screenshots on my phone, but then I'm like, oh wait, I have to record on my phone. That's not gonna work. Okay, it's so funny because I started selling with ThredUP like a little over a year ago, and I was really hot and heavy into it, and then 3 months in, I think they made all those changes, and I was so sad. But why am I 5 past kits? Sorry, ThredUP like frequently changes how things are laid out on their website, and usually I use the app on my phone. So 2 items sold. Let's see what the, oh no, that's from October. Okay, well, I'm trying to think of some other items that do well yet Coach does well. I've already mentioned, like, if anything has worked well for me, I will definitely share it with you guys moving forward. Yesterday, I went and cleared out more of my inventory, and so I'm going to send in a couple of more kits with return assurance, not expedited because I don't want that $16 fee added on to reduce out of my profits. But I have some shoes and some clothes. I want to make sure that they're seasonal. As always, you want to make sure that they're flaw-free. And I'm going to document my journey and share it all with you. And today I'm actually going to take you guys along with me to a thrift store where I'm going to source specifically for ThredUP. And I have not done that in almost a year. No, take that back. I think I sourced up through the fall. So I am a little bit nervous, but like I said, I'm going to a place where my buy-in cost is like 33 cents per item. So I'm okay with that, but wish me luck. I know a lot of you guys originally subscribed to my channel for ThredUP content, but due to the business model and all the changes, I had to change my business. And so now I'm getting back into it. I'm going to be completely honest. If it doesn't work for me, I'll stop again, but I'm doing more research and I think it may work. So if you like this video, consider subscribing. I will be putting out more ThredUP content as I share my journey. And have a great day, everyone. All right, bye.